Renewable Energy by Evan Davis,
Tamlin Cermak Surface,
Ariana Taylor,
and Jeremy Butler.
Wind Energy. Wind energy has been used by humans for centuries, whether it was to grind your grain or irrigate water, or now we use it as a source for renewable energy. It works by having a turbine with 3 or 4 blades on it. Whenever the wind blows against these blades, low pressure forms on the underside of the blades, causing the blades to pull down. Therefore, the pulling of these blades and the spinning of the turbine causes the generator to spin, which in turn creates electricity. This technology can be used in either standalone applications or in wind farms. In wind farms, companies use many turbines to create mass amounts of electricity for their company and their consumers. Engineers have also developed a new turbine based off of the jet engine. This design is smaller and allows for just as much electricity per unit. This means that more electricity can be generated per square acre.
solar energy. The sun. It provides us with heat to keep us warm. It gives sunlight to plants. Basically, it gives life. And without it, there would be nothing. The sun is one of our greatest necessities. So how are we making use of it? Engineers are constantly creating new and better technology for solar power. Solar power is all about converting energy from the sun into electricity through photovoltaics. So, what exactly are photovoltaics? These cells are made from semiconductor material, and so when sunlight hits these materials, electrons are moved. By attaching electrical conductors, an electric circuit is able to be formed. Those electrons move throughout the circuit, forming electrical current that we call electricity. Ideas on how to put this method to use gather many innovative people to work together in efforts to create even more useful technology for the future.
wave energy. So for wave energy, in order to create the energy, it's captured from the surface wave, which is actually caused by the waves, which are caused by the wind. So in turn, the wind actually helps create the wave energy. Wave energy is advantageous because it has a low OPEX, which is operational maintenance cost. It actually only costs wave energy 4 cents per kilowatt hour, which is why it has become another area of interest for renewable energy. A disadvantage of wave energy is that oftentimes where it's harvested or converted is far away from the consumption and where it's used, so it has become one of the least developed forms of renewable energy. Engineers have actually helped with the design of the ways in which the wave energy is captured. Energy can be utilized through a process called influx energy. Additionally, one of the technologies used to create and capture wave energy is called the wave dragon, which is used to convert wave power to electricity. A funny thing is, another name for that technology is called the oyster. Australia has become one of the main areas of interest for the wave energy and an area in which to implement the new technologies and to further study the advantages and disadvantages of wave energy.
Tidal energy.
The first tidal power station was established in 1966 in Brittany, France. It was named Rance's Tidal Power Station. Tidal power uses the changing of the tides to produce mechanical energy. It can only be used up to about 10 hours a day, so it will require an outside source of power. Tidal power has a lot of positive effects and negative effects. The biggest positive effect is that it has no form of output as far as emissions or anything like that. The biggest negatives are that it can damage sea life, and it can also cause a change in the water flow, making it harder for the tide to actually form. Tidal energy has also had many upgrades as far as new advancements, including upgrades in turbines and dynamic.
And that was our presentation on wave
And tidal.
And solar energy.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, we'll pack.